Hello, beautiful soul. Welcome. If you're new, this is Soul Insights and Tarot. I'm really excited to connect in with you for this reading because there's a lot of shifting this month and tuning in with the spiritual hierarchy and the oversouls and looking at the numerology and astrology. It's all set for some growth. There's a lot of shifting, so excited to connect in with you for your reading. As always, the ways to connect with me are in the timestamps. If you want to do deeper dives with me, you can individually or on Patreon. There's some ways that I provide soul awakening support, soul guidance, and soul alignment, as well as other esoteric, metaphysical, and occult studies, if that's something you're interested in. We even do dream therapy as well, if that's something that you're interested in. Wow, okay, so the cards are saying, let's move, let's connect in. All right, timestamps in the description box. I read in soul stories. There will be a meditation after this that you can further align. Remember, you are a radiant light being with a lot of inner knowing and a fierce intuition. So always trust your intuitive understanding. Make the changes with readings where you need to. If they don't apply to you, let them go. You can come back another time. All right, Radiant Soul Light. This is soul story number 1. And you have the Chariot. And to really trust your intuition where you're guided, whether it's a card or stone or a couple stones or a couple cards, really trust your intuition. And the guide stone for you is Apatite, the blue Apatite. Soul story number 2, you have the Fool. This is the Thoth deck. And my first deck I started on, Labradorite, is your guide stone. Soul story number 3, you have the Universe. And your guide stone is gray Moonstone. All right, Soul Light, soul story number 1, number 2, number 3, connect in. If you want a screenshot, I do a particular layout that you can screenshot if you want to, do a nice screen grab. Also, I'm going to be looking a little more in depth for this month. We're going to be looking also weekly what's coming up. And get any other messages, a heads up of what's coming up for you, but any soul insights messages that you need, messages from your guides, from your higher self. I'm just going to open to each individual soul stories because sometimes they are very, very different from each other. All right, I'll see you in the readings. Radiant light, take this time for yourself to attune to the frequency of your soul and through your higher self, the expanded dimensional aspect of your being. Connect into your soul. In your own pace, pattern, rhythm, and flow, take a deeper breath in. Pause at the top of the breath, and as you breathe out, feel yourself anchoring and centering inside. In your own pace, pattern, rhythm, and flow, take a deeper breath in. Pause at the top of the breath, and as you breathe out, feel the anchoring, healing light of spirit within. Each in-breath you are tuning into the soul's signature frequency, and each out-breath you are aligning through the dimensional aspect of your higher self to your soul. You are now more easily and effortlessly connecting into the dimensional frequency of your soul, releasing, relaxing into the higher self. You now begin to feel more calm, comfortable, and guided inside. Now when you're ready, take a deeper breath in your own pace, pattern, and flow. Pause as you go deeper inside, and in your own pace, pattern, rhythm, and flow, breathe all the way out. Feeling the healing light energies of spirit within you, nurturing your soul, connecting you body, mind, spirit. Now release the breath. Let your breath go to its own natural rhythm and feel your own rhythm, your own internal timing, knowing that you are guided through your soul. As you align more to your own internal timing, rhythm, and flow, you are guided to the most life-enhancing soul experience and soul expression. Feel the energy of the higher dimensional aspect of you. Feel yourself guided, directed. As you make your choices, feel guided and directed, peaceful and calm inside. Hello, Radiant Light. Okay, right off the bat, this card came out. I wasn't going to use these cards, but this one fell out when I was tuning into your deck. I moved my chair and it fell out. So that has a message, I'm sure, for you. We're going to leave that there. This here, you have the Chariot. The message I got from you, this month things move. If you have been feeling things are stuck, there's a velocity, there's a momentum. There's motivation. It's interesting too because I usually use my crystal healing bowl, but for this reading I'm using these two, what do you want to call it, mallets. Inspiration and motivation. Apatite brings motivation. So I'm really feeling like if you've been wanting to move, you're going to be moving. This month brings some level of victory, success, movement, a feeling of getting unstuck, or like, oh, I can see I'm almost there, I'm almost getting unstuck, or something moves forward. You hear back from somebody or someone on a job, something. It's something that it's importance. And of course, I'm doing this reading in February, into February, but we've got another week until we're into March. And so the fact that it said this month, so if any of you had a timing question, like when is this going to happen? Next month. Next month, there's something about a result, a tangible result. It's also, the message I'm getting is like someone that's been very tired or feeling held back. Things move forward. It's like you're going to feel this spirit or spiritual essence, which is very interesting because also the cycle that we're in collectively, numerology-wise, is a 48-12-3. Now that can bring, you know, it can bring a reevaluation and looking, and we have retrogrades this month, mid and into the month. So that Mercury, as well as Venus, so there could be some reevaluation, but something moves forward, and you're meant to know that something is moving forward. You're also going to get some clarity. Now, the stone apatite. Now, those of you that know my readings, I look at guide cards. Those are the guide cards. That's just the card energy that I tune in when I pray. I ask for guidance. What does this group need to know? What's their next steps? What's their soul story unfolding? Then I'll just either shuffle or I'll just quickly go through the deck and then whatever card jumps out. Apatite has a lot to do with happiness. So there's something you're going to be happy about. It's also about motivation, taking inspiration and moving into like what I call inspired action, but something's motivating you, something's moving you forward. It's a lot about creativity and overcoming some kind of, for some of you, guilt on a decision, and for others of you, it has to do with exhaustion or not being able to do something. Now look at the bottom of the deck. I'm not going to take those, but yeah. So a project comes through, you're finally able to move on something. Something finally catches your eye, like, oh, this is what I'm going to do. This is what I'm meant to do. Now I know what I'm meant to do, or now I know where to go, or now, So some of you maybe even seeking a job or hearing back. Even if you don't get it this month, I feel like you're going to have a lot more understanding. And then we have the King of Wands. Yeah, see, look at that, Page of Wands. So this is a month of movement for you. I just also heard coming from the higher heart chakra. Page of Wands. So that's Okay, we're looking at the weeks here. 5. Okay. Okay, let's see. All right. Actually, this should be over here. Sorry. I want to qualify that energy. 7 of Swords. Okay, some good news. Something is coming in for you that you're not necessarily going to want to let people know or share. So this could be good news. Something comes in, you're getting some kind of direction, you're getting, if it's a job offer, maybe you can't tell the people that you work with, but there's something you're not, and then look at that, 2 10s, brings you very happy. Wow, this group, whatever's been stuck or not been able to move forward, moves forward. This for some of you is increased financially, or if somebody's owed you money, if you're waiting to hear back from someone. But clearly this month, a project moves, you're moving forward this month. That's the main message for you. You are moving forward. Now, some of you, there may be more work to do, and you're seeing that with that 7 of Swords. You're like, oh, I can't totally celebrate yet because there's a lot more to do. But you're seeing the opening, you're seeing the clearing, you're seeing where the work is paying off, or how the work is going to pay off. I really do say with this group that if money has been an issue or concern, somehow that clears up. Some of you are even getting money back. I heard the bank or banknote, something in your favor. So this could be that you have more money than you thought, or you thought you had to pay a bigger bill and you didn't have to, or something was going to cost more money. So the first week we've got kind of some momentum, and I feel like this has to do with something maybe with work or energy picking up, or you're getting more of a kind of solid footing on what you need to do with that 9 of Wands underneath the King of Wands. Of course, this could also, if we're looking at a person, you could have strong Leo in your chart, Leo placements, Sagittarius, Aries. But I find that there's this energy of getting going, moving forward. Let's get it done. Let's create it. You're also overcoming some kind of fear or obstacle this month. And you're really, the second week, you're looking ahead. You're able to see ahead. You're able to map something out or plan something that has to do with some level of financial abundance, but also support. So this could be some level of support with the 10 of Pentacles and the 10 of Cups here. This could also, I just heard somebody remembers you or remembers your name. So if you've reached out to someone and you haven't talked to someone for a while, you get together and it's great. You guys could even get into some money-making situation. This soul story to me is also energetically and vibrationally, psychically, it has a lot to do with creativity, collaboration, and something that you're letting go of, some kind of burden with the Judgment there the last week. You're able to finally move on from something or put something in its place. And if there's been guilt, exhaustion, uncertainty, that clears up. Now, the third week, if things, even out a little bit or they dip, whether it's your energy or money or finance or communication with someone, if there's a dip energetically, just know that that's to help you balance and to focus on self-care or, self-nurturing or taking care of the body or taking time off or maybe it gives you a chance to do something else. But I do see some news that comes in that makes you very happy. It's showing overcoming any kind of misunderstanding or miscommunication, and you're getting really on the same page. You're going to see definite signs that you're on the right track this month and that something is bringing in a new level of success, fulfillment. Now, this could be anything. This could also be, for some of you, this is a new home that you have the money to move, or you find you're moving, or you don't have to move. Whatever it is, it's almost like, I want to say wish fulfillment, but it really feels like it's something you've been working on. You've been really working on this. This has been a focus for you. And you're going to see that payoff this month, that this is coming around. This is coming full circle. There is something about some kind of cycle that you've been in. The second week is also bringing a lot to do with some new project or focus. I'm getting a lot to do with texting, some email. There could be phone as well, but I really get this is more about writing, texting, email, communication. This is also about finalizing for some of you some kind of contract or business deal that brings in a new level of security. I'm hearing you're on your way. That next month you really feel like I'm on my way. You've awakened to a more creative aspect, or an aspect of yourself that likes to get things done, but also likes to move into creative solutions. So if you've had any problems, the strength, the fortitude, it's like you've been looking, okay, I have a lot more to go. This is kind of like getting at the head of the, the hike. You're leading a group, you're leading, and you're looking ahead. How much further do I have to go? Look how far I've come. And now you're looking back. The beginning of the month, you're looking back saying, okay, I still have more to go, but look how far I've come. What will really help you to align to the frequency of more of what you want to experience, attract, or manifest is feeling the level of abundance, that you're looking at how far I've come, and also that there's some renewal, there's a resurrection, something gets renewed this month, renewed hope, faith, belief, trust, renewed relationship, better communication. Things are getting on track this month. And that's what's allowing you to move forward. I feel like with this group, you haven't felt things have been in track or in alignment. You have felt like, okay, things start to go and then they go wonky. They get askew. They go to the left, they go to the right, they move, or there's like a long pause or stagnation. And so there is something about the energy picking up with this group. There's a lot also coming in about reciprocity. Some of you could be, if it's a salary coming in, or you get told, hey, we didn't do the bonus this year, we for sure are next year. This is our contract, we want it renewed, or signing bonus, or this is increase also in finance, in salary, in pay. Bottom line is, towards the end of the month, you really are seeing yourself in a whole new light. I feel like you're celebrating more of your wins. You're celebrating what works. You're celebrating with others. For some of you, there's going to be reason to celebrate. There's some kind of birthday, anniversary, raise in pay, or just because you're look at what I've accomplished, look what I've done. So I feel like there's going to be a lot more emotional fulfillment also for you. And definitely, there's a lot more cooperation, and I do feel that for some of you that perhaps work with people, or you create or design or put something out there in the world, and you're waiting for this echo, you're waiting for something to come back, you're going to get the good news. You're going to be finally more seen. You're going to get the reciprocation, but you're also going to get the honor or the validation of what you've been doing, what you've been focused on. So for this group, there's a lot that has to do with focus. Yeah. I remember years ago, a client of mine, and then later became a great friend, was working on focus, and I kept seeing focus, focus, focus in the reading, and she had just bought a Ford Focus, and she hated the car, but I'm like, your higher self really wants you to focus, because it was the only one that she could, it was in her price range. And once she aligned and focused and got things lined up on her soul path, what her soul purpose and mission was, and the next level of her creativity and project, she got rid of that focus and bought something, I don't know, some kind of SUV. But I'm getting that with you. I feel like maybe you had trouble focusing for a while. Yeah, look at that release this month. Toxic people or situations, releasing any drama. Well, that's you looking around and seeing what isn't working. What do I not want to focus on anymore? What do I not want to bring into my life? You're making a strong decision, and some of you have already made this decision, that I want more of what is, or better for me. I'm going to focus more on abundance. I'm going to focus more on my 10 of Cups, the abundance that I have, emotional fulfillment, more of what brings me happiness, what brings me joy, what uplifts. I'm going to release, I'm letting go of, toxic connections, cutting cords, you're moving on. That's why I feel like you're not telling everyone what you're doing. You're being very, you're just being more aware. And this is the month with the Judgment here to release burdens. There's something about releasing some kind of burden, guilt, shame, overworking, overdoing, there's something over, whatever this release is, it's going to be different for different people, but this release is actually helping you. And some of you, there's going to be release to relief, even with the body, that the body feels better. You feel better in your body or about your body. So this could also be a uplifting with the health, that the health is better. Mental health, emotional health, but also physical health as well. And it could be the physical health gets better, so the mental emotional health gets better, the emotional health gets better, so the physical, whatever it is, you are definitely moving forward and you're feeling guided and you're definitely getting some level of momentum. That's the big message for you, is the momentum. And this momentum for you is bringing in an understanding of what you're meant to do. Some of you have had some questions about your next steps or what you're meant to do. We're going to do a little, ooh, look at that. See, achievement cycles. You saw how it just popped out. So Jera, oh, that's here. Oh, look at this, release and let go. So some of you were blocked in being able to let go of something. Someone, some situation, a mind, whatever you're letting go of brings a level of achievement. You're feeling that you're able to achieve more in your life. That's a big focus for you. Whatever this accomplishment, it could be goals, it could be a plan. You're going to see a result, a very, very tangible, positive result that gives you hope. Let's see, what have we got here now? One more. Yeah, some of you are traveling. Okay, look at on the bottom, wealth and abundance. That's what I thought so. Look at that. That's the 10 of Pentacles and the 10 of Cups. So if you haven't let this go, whatever it is, by the first part of the, it may be more toward, for some of you, the end of the month. This first, second, third, fourth month, fourth or fifth if there's 5 weeks. But the fourth month, I look at this, is you're finally letting go of something. You're finally releasing, you're letting go of the person, the situation, the stance, the approach. Whatever it is, it's been holding you back. And I feel like you finally, either you get it, there's an aha, or the situation requires this. Like, I can't do this. I can't be all things to all people. Whatever the surrender is, whether it's guilt, it's shame, it's obligations, it's not taking care of yourself, it's a habit. Whatever this release is, you will know what it is. And it's something you've been rather attached to. And I feel like some of you, I keep hearing last month you really worked on it. And some of you, I've been hearing the last 6 to 8 months, you've really been working on it. Now, this release and let go can also mean that you have the stamina to move forward. That's what that Page of Wands is. Page of Wands, it's very new, but it can create a level of movement. So you may be creating your own movement or momentum by what you're no longer focused on, by what you're now focusing on. Focus is big for this group, okay? Focus on what's working. The wealth and the abundance few comes in. This is increase. So whatever you've been wanting to draw in or manifest, achieve, it's coming in. Now, I don't know if I said this in this reading or the beginning in the intro part, but I do feel, no, I think it was to my Patreon because I was doing some videos, responses, and giving a heads up of the energy this month and what's coming up next, in September and the close of the year. So it's kind of connecting in with your reading that whatever you're doing this month is setting you up August, September, October, for that time period. Fall months. It's setting you up for the fall. it's setting you up for some kind of payout or something's paid off. But this is really good. Really pay attention this month as to what supports you, what brings in a sense of nurturing, nourishment, abundance, that you're taking care of yourself, or if it's about partnership, that you're taking care of them, they're taking care of you. Like each part. This month is about, look, each person has their part to bring. You don't want to be stuck in a role. Your higher self is trying to get you out of being stuck in a role. For some of you, it's always the giver, the listener, the reflector. You're moving in where you're able to have more money, to give more. You're able to open up, but you're also able to receive more. So this is a lot about opening to receive and to give. That's why you're not giving it all away. You're understanding, hey, I need to keep some for myself or from reserve, even though you are replenished. And I do feel for you, like you connecting in here with judgment, is understanding that you're receiving first from God or God consciousness, or the all that is, the universe. You're receiving. You're a conduit. You're a channel. You're a conduit for your happiness, for your opening up. It's there already. And that's the end of this month is really great for you, because I feel like you realize, wow, it's already there. I'm just opening up to it. The abundance is there. The money is there. What I need is there. The person is there. The support, I'm just opening up to it. So you're coming out of a phase of having to over plan or over strategize and getting lost in the mind. And because of that, you're able to take more action now. You're able to plant those seeds. You're starting to see them sprout. Okay, now we're going to get a little bit of message from the Astro Dice. Okay, I have another message coming in. I'm trying to connect into it. They want me to pull one more from here. Okay. They want me to pull one more. They want me just to open. Oh, this is so the Chariot. Look at that. Take charge. It's time for you to take charge. Wow, release. You're taking a back seat in a relationship or situation, and it may end up costing you time, money, or opportunity. You need to step up and regain control. Now, this is the releasing the need to be, for some of you, approved of, or not wanting to have some kind of, criticism or conflict. But that's why I feel like you, third week, you're understanding, hey, I don't have to explain everything or say anything. This is really about you taking charge of your life. That's the judgment. You're in the driver's seat now. You connected to your higher self are in the driver's seat. So that's why you're getting momentum. Okay, that's sometimes when I'm not hitting it right on, the guides stop me and they just blank me out and point me to something. Like these cards have the message for them. This makes so much sense for you, Group 1. This month you're taking charge. Maybe you've been doing it little by little, but you're going to see the results. You're showing up more. This is the month for you to be present, more present to what you need and want. It's not just about doing more for you. It's like you're making decisions and you're following through. You're looking ahead. You're taking charge of your life. You're not going to be always in the back seat or just saying, okay, whatever you want, whatever. That's great. That's great to be like that. But something you're putting forth. You're saying, yes, I want this to God. Yes, I want this to the universe. Yes, I'm going for this. Yes, I really want to do this. This is like a big yes. And you've got the Apatite stone. You may want to get this palm stone, which has to do with inspiration, but motivation to get things done. It's also optimism. This is a very optimistic reading, really. Doesn't mean there's not little things to work on that are coming up, but that's the human life experience. But this blue, throat chakra, connecting in to the third eye, focus, being focused. I want this. So take charge means you're putting your time, energy, and attention more to what it is that you really want in your life. You're going for it. That's this month. This month is the time And you've got the first house here. It's all about you going for it. It just came out. Leo, Pluto and Leo. Wow. Deep transformation for you to express yourself more. Pluto and Leo in the first house. So this is how you see yourself, how you see the world, how you motivate. Pluto, this is all about transformation, getting things done, moving forward. It's about being in the transformative element of life. You're the vehicle of change. You're finding the vehicle of change. Please let me know in the comments, because some of you are going to you're going to see, wow, this is it. This is the job, this is the path, this is the person, this is the support, this is the idea, this is what I needed. You're going to find that needed piece this month. And I'm curious about what it is for you. All right, Soul Light, I'll be doing the rest of the reading on Patreon if you want to connect there. There is a free tier if you want to get just the monthly updates. Moon cycle updates, which I connect in with the guide, so it's not just about the moon, it's anything that's coming up for that time period, along with meditations, other soul path work, and the numerology. I look at the numerology that's coming up and what to do with the energy, or what just some ideas of how to align to the energetic frequency. All right, Soul Light, have a beautiful month. Lots changing for you next month. A lot of release, able to take charge, move ahead. There's a new level of abundance and achievement. You're on your way. And on your way, for some of you, it's success. It's some kind of success in something that you're doing. Some kind of wonderful validation and acknowledgement. So your Soul Insights mantra is, as I trust in my inner knowing and inner guidance, I am able to move forward and take charge of my life. Ooh. That's also what the Chariot is about, taking charge from the place of the higher self, though. Wow. Okay. Blessings and light. Hello, Radiant Soul Light. Great to connect with you. Okay, this is soul story number 2. And you have the Fool, and I heard all things begin with you. All things begin with an open heart. Something is causing you to take a little bit of a leap of faith this month. Trust yourself more. Trust a hunch, a vibe that you're getting. Even with the Labradorite, which has a lot to do with intuition, psychic ability, the magic. There's some magic you're tapping into. Some of you, this could be you're channeling something. You're opening to receive something that's going to pay off, or is creative, or I also feel very soothing. There's something that's going to be very soothing for you this month, or you're going to be soothed, or your fears are going to be alleviated. But your message really, and we'll get more with this Labradorite, has a lot to do with intuition, a new direction, a new beginning. I'm going to say some of you it's a new guide. Let's see what comes in. Fool card. I just heard you can't fool me. Some of you are going to be proven right. There's something that you thought you picked up psychically, and you're going to be proven right. There's something that you were right about. You're going to get a confirmation this month. Okay? So for some of you, what's coming up for you is a confirmation in your life at this time. There's something that's getting confirmed. It's your own belief in magic, too. You're going to have some kind of, confirmation. There's something kind of mystical. This month is a very mystical month for you. So if you've been waiting for confirmation, or you've been, developing your intuition, it shows that is happening. This month for you, I'm getting 444. You're very protected this month. You're like, it's like you're going to feel it. I can do this now. I can take this chance. I could step out. I can make the you're going to get a confirmation. Some of you thought something was going on. Maybe that someone didn't like you or appreciate you, and now that's coming, and you're like, oh my God, I had no idea that they felt, connected to me, or they valued me, or they valued my work. Look what's on the bottom. The Magician. Paired with Labradorite. the Sun. So let's look and see what we've got. The Page of Swords. And then I heard, on my last day, I get to rest. Okay. So let's look at this. Let's look at what's coming up. So the first week, something's going on, even as I'm doing this reading, because I'm doing it on Sunday. So what I'm getting with you is something, you've already been tapping into some magic, the mystery of life. There's something that magical. There's some synchronicity, or you're noticing more synchronicities. You're noticing you're guided more. You're feeling more psychic. You're feeling more intuitive. And maybe for some of you, this is a new beginning. Or what I'm hearing for you is this is about using it also in your everyday life more and more. So you've been feeling this opening or this beginning. And I feel like you've wanted to do some things and you're like wondering, oh, can I do it? Or do I have the time or the money or the support? You have the support from the universe. So you have Uranus here with the Fool. There's something a little unusual right now about your path. There could be something a little bit hidden with the Page of Swords, but it's coming to light. So some secret, something is coming to light this month. And of course you have the Magician here, which is associated with Gemini and Virgo energy, and then you have Leo, right? So we've got Gemini energy here, Virgo, Leo. These could be prominent in your... So whatever that secret is about the second week of March, it comes to light. Whatever somehow you figure it out. You figure out the right way or what to do, or you figure something out, or you hear it. Some of you even overhear something, but the secret is revealed. What you missed, the missing is there. Something is brought to light in March. Then you move into the Page of Swords and the Four of Pentacles. So we're going to look week to week. We're going to put the month together. So whatever was clouding your vision, or maybe you didn't see something, maybe you didn't see the new beginning or the opening, or maybe you didn't get that chance and now you see the chance, things are opening. So this is just a beginning. So March is a lot of beginnings, because even with Soul Story number 1, it was all about the beginning. And I really feel like, okay, we know that March with Aries there is the beginning of the year. It's the astrological new year. There's a lot of planetary movement in March. Even though Venus and Mercury is retrograde, I feel like it's working. When you have Mercury retrograde, where Mercury in Pisces, there is this inward motion, and there can be some, a little bit of haze. But with it retrograde, it can have the ability to bring clarity. You could really see things a lot clearer. And I'm also hearing that there's something you want, a keepsake, or something you want to keep safe. What is that? Something you're wanting to keep safe. Or you're given, and also keepsake. Keepsake. It's a keepsake. Okay, let's get some clarify here. Not all things are meant to be. Let's look at that. Okay, we've got Hangman, just as I thought. The Magician there. Ten of Swords. So see, things, whatever happens in March that you think might be kind of bad or scary or challenging or difficult, it's not going to be so bad. Whatever you're having to let go of or give up on, and some of you, this is definitely an idea. You're going to be reworking something. Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, you're reworking something. Got the Hangman there, of course, Pisces energy. And then we've got the Ten of Wands with the Four of Pentacles. So very interesting start-stop kind of energy with you, which doesn't surprise me with these retrogrades and the other planetary, movements that are happening. But yeah, this is what your higher self does not. Your higher self wants you manifesting differently. This is a new way, a new approach. I'm going to put that, look at that, Five of Wands. Okay, I'm going to put these out. Yeah, your guides really want you using your intuition more. Okay, this is a little bit of a different layout because that's what's being required. And look at that, High Priestess. Page of Swords. Some of you are going to be writing a book on intuition, or you're doing something maybe more public, but you might not be yet ready to come out, or you might be learning more about your intuition. But you're learning something new about your intuition, and listening. Some of you could be teaching or planning a course or a class this month. Okay, I'm just hearing it, but it's not going to happen in the way that you thought. So there's some preconceived idea or notion as to how things were going to be, that the message for you is it's not going to be that way. And when we have the High Priestess, we don't know. Now remember I said with the Sun and this here, okay, so you're going to get some revelations this month. And then it kind of goes into the shadows. It kind of, you get just so far this month. You need to have pause points with the Hangman. You need to, there's something, I'm wondering if you're drawn to soul story number 2. If you are, there could be something there, but you're learning how to, I could handle things differently, better, manifest from the soul. To not let outer concerns bother you so much. You really, there's a lot of lessons. There's a lot of shifting for you this month. Some of it is understanding when to pause, when to just go as far as you can. Some of you, you're going to have a lot of work. You're going to have a lot of confirmation. There's going to be kind of pretty busy, but you're learning how to pull yourself out before you're too tired, exhausted, almost burnt out or sick, or because someone's not available. You're learning, how do I pull back? How do I trust my body, my intuition? How do I get the vibe? So a lot of you are getting the message also to meditate more, to go within before you go without, before you share whatever it is you want to share, do whatever it is that you want to do. You're being asked to really go within. Now the High Priestess coming in saying, the messages are only going to go so far because you're meant to trust your intuition. It's not meant to be all mapped out for you. It is on the level of the higher self, but the avatar you, the ego you, doesn't know. So you're learning to have this incredible trust in yourself, in your path, in your projects, in your creativity, and what it is that you're manifesting. And definitely with Labradorite, the Fool, the Magician, the Sun, Queen of Pentacles, and the Devil is about making something tangible. So you're learning a lot about the earth plane, but what this part of your path, you have to integrate more of your intuition, more of magnetizing or drawing it in, visioning, visualizing, maybe writing it out and then visualizing. It's really about working with the upper chakras. So I feel like to some degree you're going to get a lot done, but then you're pulled out of the game for whatever reason. It's going to be different things for different people. And you're learning how to go with the tides, right? Go with the flow, the energetic flow that you're channeling. So your ego may go, God, oh God, I can't believe it. Everything was going smooth, and now it just kind of stopped. What's going on? The first half of the month, things were just rolling, and now it's got stopped. Or I had to take a break, or I didn't get as much done. You've got the Page of Swords twice, there and there. So this is definitely a learning lesson. Now, some of you, this is bringing in new people. This could be clients, customers, friends, just influences. It's bringing some level of influence into your life that's helping you on this path of your life. I'm also getting the message that working with a guide, a mentor, a teacher, or just talking things through with someone could really benefit you this month. But you're learning this new flow, masculine, feminine, electrical, magnetic, the yin, the yang. You're learning this new flow within you. So I want to say I do feel probably the second half of the month you're going to be a lot more inward. And even if you don't get as many things done as you wanted to, or was on your to-do list or your plans, you still are moving forward through this new beginning. You still are in this new path. So it might feel a little unfamiliar. You might feel like you've left a lot behind, or it's like, oh, I guess I have to try it this way. It's not working to do it the other way, or I have no choice now. There's kind of this feeling where I have no choice. I guess I got to do it this way. I guess I got to try it this way. Now, I do want to bring this up to you, though, that out of this layout, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 major arcana. That means this new level, this next step for you it's quite big. It's quite huge. This is a big transition, transformation, a big level. And that's also why there's a little bit of having to go within or pause or reflect or do something else. You're going to need integration time. This is not something that, this is a culmination. This beginning is a culmination. So it's going to be different for different people, but whatever it is on a soul level, this is a big, it's like the soul journey. This is a big passage. Each major arcana is like it's a type of passage. It's an archetypal passage. So one of the things you're learning, I just saw it here, but they said just use it. Okay. One of the things you're learning is to move out of really 5 of Cups and 5 of Swords, or 5 of Pentacles, the fives. You're learning that when things are uncertain, that you don't have to cave in, that things aren't collapsing, that things can actually be very stable when there's a lot of chaos or confusion or uncertainty externally, because you're learning to trust spirit more. You're learning to trust your higher self, your inner guide. So you might be doing a lot of shadow work, or maybe you've been working on the inner child or family systems, or you need to. If so, if you're on Patreon, there's tools there for that, or you can go to soulplayground.life and soulplayground.org to Soul Path Tools and Soul Merch, and there's some things that can help you there. But yeah, you're learning, because I'm wondering, so you're learning that you're not losing your footing, whatever happens, that you've got this, like what's sustaining you, this Capricorn energy, what's sustaining manifestation is not the external, is not the manifestation, it's not form, it's not the ego, it's not the person or people, it's not the job, it's not the boss, it's not the supervisor, it's not the partner, it's not the boyfriend, it's not the relationship, it's your own connection spiritually to the all that is, to God, to the universe. It's your spiritual connection, it's your inner work, it's all that you've done and created. So this month really brings a lot about this inner connection. Some of you could teach about this or write about this, but for some, definitely this is kind of a new beginning, and this is changing your mental state. Yeah, look at this. You move into this just much, Ace of Pentacles, see? So aces always have to do with something tangible. So there will be some kind of result. It almost makes me think that maybe there's a shift financially, or something goes on, or health, and it ends up being okay. Or you recover from something. That this is a bona fide new beginning. And what I'm seeing with this Soul Group 2 is that you're starting to see the payoff. Like, it is working to do it this way. It is working. So you're gonna feel a lot lighter this month, even though you don't totally see where you're going. And this lightness, look at, you move from this, the Queen of Wands, King of Pentacles. This is an amazing integration. It's not all about doing and creating and manifest. Oh, you've got 3. Okay, you've got the Queen of Pentacles here also. Queen of Swords. So this could be different people in your life also. I feel like this could be a very busy time socially. There could be a lot going on socially also with you. This could be different people, that you're no matter what's going on, you feel good. You're being asked, make sure that you take time out this month to see friends and family, don't be all work, especially the end of the month. I feel like the 2-3 weeks are very productive. You may feel like you need a little getaway time or a little vacation towards the end of the month, or someone may say, hey, just come on, let's go, or come and visit, or let's go someplace. So again, there's this whole idea of this balance here, and not getting stuck in some kind of repetition or repetitive routine. You've got things under control. Now it's about kind of the, really understanding. It's funny, Five of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles, the 2, the Ace and the 5 is the Six of Pentacles, which is about that give and take or reciprocity. I feel like this month you see how things work out and like, oh, I can let go of this circular thinking or anxiety or pressure on myself. That's possibly something that's coming in for you. You are definitely learning something new. And I do feel like there's going to be a lot more people around this month, a lot more conversation, phone, fax, text, email, whatever, WhatsApp, Skype, Zoom. There's a lot to do with groups around you and people wanting to see you or hang out. I'm also getting with travel. So maybe what I'm hearing, this could be a new beginning into how you navigate the material plane. So you're learning something about how do I navigate the material plane? How do I focus more on, I heard business, but in a way I'm connecting more to synchronicity. I'm connecting more to happiness, to pleasure. It's not all about get the work done and humdrum. Yeah, look at that. When I said that, joy, harmony. 9 of Cups. So this is about your own ability to meet your own emotional needs, intuiting your needs, understanding what you need, being okay, with taking care of yourself, whatever that means in whatever way. This is even with decisions with people that you're inserting yourself in your own life. And again, following the intuition, there's an evolution here with Laguz. Following what makes you happy, what brings you joy. This is about getting out of the drudgery. So you're going to be shifting your awareness, getting out of the drudgery actually moves. This is trust. This is the higher self connection, the connection to spirit, to source. So I want to say to some degree you are creating some kind of breakthrough or new beginning or new level. You're moving out of the apprentice mode. Okay? Now, you're learning something new, but I feel like after this month, we'll see, but or towards the end of the month, there's something that you've accomplished. There's something that you're moving out of this kind of beginner. And for some of you, the beginner mind, the meditation, the mindfulness is allowing you to download more wisdom, insight, or even get more done without feeling really burdened. The one thing I would say that needs to be looked at is that you need to be able to take a break and not over compare, even compare how you were last year or how you were last week, or I would do it this way, I'm not doing it this way anymore, why am I not? So there is something about kind of releasing this kind of micromanaging yourself and your life, being able to just let some things go and work the energy out through some kind of maybe movement or meditation, or having fun, or meeting up with friends or family, especially friends. I feel like you could have a wide friends group, or that group could be widening for you. I just heard take a chance. So there's something you're going to be taking a chance on. Really use your intuition. The message for you is really use your intuition, and you're connecting into the magic. You're going to get a lot of synchronicities this month. Things just fall into place. Okay. All right. I can't believe that you got this. I felt a little bit of a connection. If you had a connection to soul story number 1, it could be of benefit. So you got take charge. But it's how you do it. You don't want to take charge with this like iron fist. But you are learning, how do I take charge? How do I navigate this earth plane? Well, you're being asked to integrate the esoteric, the occult. Is it visioning, manifesting, vision boards, envisioning? Is it meditation? Is it third eye meditations to focus and draw in? It's what you're learning this month is like, when I focus less on the result, like you have your idea in mind, you're definitely manifesting, you're definitely using manifestation techniques or focusing, or you're definitely creating and creative, but you're learning when you bring in other things like, oh, if I'm happier, my vibrational frequency is higher. If I do more of what I love, if I eat better, if I take care of my body, that's a form of abundance. That's a manifestation. So I feel like something is widening for you. And so it is bringing a new level of using your abilities and your gifts in the world. So you've got this take charge. Well, it's how you take charge in your life. And for you, the taking charge just has to do with using your tools more. And there it is, the compassion. Be kinder to yourself. Yeah, that's what I was getting. I was getting there could be a little bit of an edge here of this push, push, push. But this self-compassion that you have with the Queen of Wands, very compassionate, lightens things up. Looking at how far you've come, what you know, giving yourself time, have a rest, joy, harmony, trusting people to help you or get things done. You don't have to do it all on your own. This self-satisfaction, the happiness, this kind of wish fulfillment. It's like, yeah, I can rest a little bit. I can relax a little bit. Wherever you are in your cycle right now of what you're creating, manifesting, drawing in, or how you're living, you're being asked to have more self-compassion. Now, for some of you, that's also compassion with other people, I'll be honest. But it all starts with self-compassion. And that you're seeing, I don't have to push so much. You're getting out of the grind. Now, you have to persevere. You have to have persistent effort. Yes, that's there. But you will know when. When is it more magnetic? When is it more electrical? When is it pushing? When is it the masculine? When is it the feminine? When is it to push? When is it to draw in? That's what you're learning. And there's a reason that you're learning this on your path. All right, let's look and see how to align to the frequency of this energy more. I will be doing the second half on Patreon, but you'll get, with cooperation. You got to trust other people. Uranus, I love that. Uranus in Aries. Expect help. Uranus and Aries in the 7th house, support. This could be a new person coming in your life, someone coming back around. 9 of Cups. This could be new people coming back in your life. This could be that you get the support you wanted, or a project picks up and it's somebody from the past. You're not going to know all the answers this month, and it's okay. Trust your intuition. Take care of yourself, your own inner knowing. You're the steward of your own happiness. But at the same time I say that, be open to allow others to care for you or take care of you. Somebody could be a Capricorn. We've got Capricorn here. I heard Leo. Yeah, Leo. Gemini, Virgo. Gemini. Some of you this month definitely brings back dating, renewal structures, renewal of a relationship, business and or creative, teamwork. This month you got a lot to do with relationship, but also something's going to make you happy. It could be a new beginning in a relationship, or you circle back, somebody gets back together. Now, if that's not what you want, it doesn't. You again, trust your own inner knowing right here, your intuition. For some of you, it could be a Capricorn that's coming back around. I just hear Gemini, this month is not the month to make major decisions or put all the eggs, so to speak, in one basket. It is about opening up to what makes you happier, brings more joy in your life, what uplifts you, inspires you, what's more fun for you. And just kind of know, I feel like a big message for a good group, your soul story is, hey, I'm okay as I am. I'm okay on my own. But I choose for a relationship. I choose to be with you. I choose to do this. I choose to have this teamwork approach. I choose this. So there's something about you moving into your sovereignty here. Like you're kind of really reflecting your gifts, your talents, especially those of you that are creative or, do creative projects or work project-based or consulting. I feel like you've gone to a new level where you can choose, I heard more, and you can choose better. All right, Soul Light. So the way for you is to be in partnership and expect the unexpected in relationships this month and partnerships. Okay. Your Soul Insights mantra is, I trust my intuition and inner guidance from my higher self in circumstance, situations, and relationship decisions. Okay. Power. I heard power to the power. Yeah, something about power and empowerment. Use your power wisely. All right, Radiant Soul Light, I'm doing part 2 on Patreon. There's also a free tier there if you want to get monthly insights and information and numerology. If you want to do deeper dives and readings and soul path tools and soul alignment and guidance for your soul awakening, you can do it there. Or you can connect with me any way you like to. And if you feel a resonance, leave me a comment how this is unfolding for you, and share the video if you like to. Subscribe, all the goodies, all the goodies. No matter what, I just feel honored to connect with you. All right, lots of love and light. Hello, Soul Light. Hello, hello. Okay, hello. Wow. You are ending a cycle in March. You've got the Moonstone here as your guide stone. I think this is a perfect stone for you because I heard something's over, something's complete. I may not exactly know where I'm going, but I sense it and I feel it. So I really feel like March for you is really a lot of psychic connection. You could be very psychic anyway on your own and feeling things and able to go with the flow, go with the energy flow of things, or where you feel the openings. That could be you as well. It's like also something, the mask drops. You're letting go of an idea about yourself or a past incarnation, a past obligation, burden. Something from the past is you're letting go of this month. And it's been a long time coming. I feel that for this soul story number 3. Whatever it is, it's been a long time coming. Or you've been in this cycle for quite a long time of this moving past or letting go, reframing your life, reframing the situation, getting to know yourself on a deeper level. A lot of this has been a lot of internal work I'm getting. That there's a new vision, there's a new opening and opportunity for you, but I feel like you're seeing yourself differently, and therefore you're seeing your life differently, and you're, okay, the Malachite wants to come in also. All right, let's come in, Malachite. Big changes. This has to do with heart healing, heart energy, and also with money, finance. I get also a lot of Jupiter energy with this group. Now, of course, we know when the universe, when you've got that energy of the universe, you've got the Taurus, Scorpio, Leo, Aquarius axis, right? So it's fixed. So the changes that are coming up are going to last for a long time. So you got out of something that was perhaps very binding, maybe a way of identifying yourself. Could be a way that you worked for a long period of, worked in a particular way. Some of you may be getting out of work. Maybe you're retiring. Some of you are getting in new work. Maybe you went back to school, or you've been mentoring, with someone, or creating some kind of program, or, there's some passage. This is a bigger passage for you that you're moving through. The energy and message of the Moonstone is saying, I am your guide for what you can't yet see, but you can feel. So this is a lot about using your psychic abilities, trusting your intuition more, the ability to see, the ability to get over emotions, depression, or stuck states of energy where you just didn't know what to do, or this is coming out of also Dark Night of the Soul, a very deep learning lesson or passage you're moving out of. So the Moonstone is helping you also heal emotionally. It could be healing the feminine aspect of you, whether this has to do with literally moon cycles, such as, menstruation, your moon day, moon days, perimenopausal, post menopausal is something with your cycle or cycle. For those who don't have that or identify with that, it could be just the feminine. If it's a guy, it's like, okay, I'm connecting more to my hunches. I'm connecting more to my gut knowing, my inner knowing. But also about reproduction, whether you're, male or female or however, the polarity, what's coming up, and I'm not lost by saying that Taurus, Scorpio axis, those are polarities, Leo, Aquarius. There's some polarity within you that now needs to be, is going to be more balanced and harnessed. So there's something about a new polarity within you. I feel like something is evening out. Maybe you're getting to know yourself more on an energetic level or about yourself, the masculine side, the feminine side, the ability to go within, to embrace your intuitive side, the side that likes to take action. So Malachite means there's been a big shift, there's been a big change that has come in, and it's somehow inner change that now starts affecting the outer change of your life. All right, let's put some tarot on it. We're going to look week to month. I just heard the grand scheme of things, and the grand scheme of things. There's something that's coming. You're seeing the scheme. Some of you are seeing the plan, your divine plan, the soul plan. Your soul, your soul gifts. You're applying them or going to be. You're seeing. A lot of you are waking up to why you're here, what you're meant to hear, what you're meant to ground, to anchor, to manifest. I do get some people either not working or working differently. This could be bringing in passive income, or income comes up. Increase in income comes up in March for you. March is a big deal. Just when I said income, look at that on the bottom, King of Pentacles. I love this. Then we go into the Fool. We go into the Tower. Wow. And then we go into the Page of Cups. We really got to look at this. Okay. So things are shaken up for you in March. This is a shake up to wake up. This is something is definitely over. I'm done. I'm over. Now, you've got here Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. We have Uranus here. Uranus ties in with that Aquarian energy, so that part of the polarity in the universe, right? So something is, you've got a complete new beginning and over. I feel some of you, this could even be with a job or career. A Magician. Just taking that because this is manifested change. Okay, I'm looking at another deck to clarify and to qualify. See what the quality of energy is. Get the quality. So we've got Mars here. We've got that Tower. So this is boom. Something releases. Now, some of you, this is like pent up energy. I don't know. Pent up anger. Pent up frustration that finally has an outlet. Pent up. It finally has an outlet. This is working, trying to make it happen, and finally it does. Boom. So it moves you into this Page of Cups. It kind of moves you into like this daydreamy energy, a little bit wishful thinking, magical thinking. You're really relying on your spiritual knowledge and your connection to spirit this month, even especially through any changes, any upsets. So what have you been working on? Whatever you've been working on or focused on, creating, manifesting. Some of you, it's some level of stability you've been creating, security, stability, the ability to go in a new direction, the ability to move. You're going to either move in March, or you're going to see how you have the money or the ability to move. What have you been wishing and dreaming for? That is coming through. You're creating that. So March is that you do have the foundation. You have the creativity. You have the foundation to create. Look at that. 5 of Cups, 10 of Cups, Queen of Cups. Wow, you go from disappointment, like not seeing the results, not seeing the payoff, feeling a bit down, a little bit depressed, into some kind of opening. Something comes in very quickly, an opening, an opportunity. And then we've got the Two of Cups at the end and the Ace of Pentacles. I just heard the hard work pays off. Let me look at this. Let me see. Technically, this would go here. So I only wanted 4, but of course, every time I'd like to have a different layout. The guides and my higher self come in. Spirit says, no, 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 no. Okay, so what's happening here? Some of you, I'm hearing, don't give up. Some of you are wondering, are you sure? Am I on the right path? Am I doing it the right way? Whatever has been held back, it's almost like a slingshot, right? Bow and arrow, boom. The boom emoji. Okay, whatever has been held back comes through. There's an opening, there's an offer, there's something that comes in that I feel for you brings in a new level of stability. Some of you in March, there's either new financial stability or some kind of revenue stream picks up, or a new revenue stream, or you have the opportunity to create something, work with someone. A lot of this has to do with creativity, some kind of project or plan. It's coming from spirit. You could be channeling something or receiving some channeled information that's coming through that Page of Cups. Page of Cups is the beginning, and we've got here the Fool and the Ten of Cups. The Page of Cups is the beginning of more of what I call spirit-led life, okay? Some shift has happened where you're feeling kind of the ease of life, the finer things. Something is lighter. It doesn't matter what your circumstances are. You're kind of somehow seeing the benefit, the abundance. You're feeling more. You're opening up. Well, with the Malachite, it's heart chakra energy also. You're having some kind of heart opening. You're understanding something more about your life. But this is the beginning of more emotional fulfillment through or fulfilling work. You're able to do something that fulfills you more. I'm hearing fulfilling work. This is work that is more fulfilling. This is a connection that's more fulfilling, a life that is more fulfilling. So March is the start of anchoring the energy to bring in more fulfillment and some level of stability. So what I'm hearing to tell you is whatever is starting in March, you need to put attention to it. You need to nurture it along, okay? Whatever it is for you, your body, mind, your emotions, your psychic ability, your intuition, a particular relationship, career, a project, a new direction, a communication. There's this wonderful opening. And you're tapping into this kind of universal abundance and this inner peace with this idea of support and coming together. A lot of you are going to have a lot of heart opening, but this heart opening is coming from you opening to yourself, to your own abundance within, your love, more love of self. You're cooperating with yourself instead of against yourself. Now, this didn't just come out of not hard work and out of thin air. This is coming out of some things didn't work, or not working, or they're stalled or stagnant or stuck. There could be some level of disappointment, but you're no longer looking at what didn't work or what's not working. Now, I'm not saying you may not revisit that, but this month you're looking at what's working. Where am I actually being guided? Like some of you are going to be putting literally certain things on pause or the back burner or side burner. You're like, okay, I'm going to put this over here. I'm going to, I'll write this down. Maybe I'll get to it. I hope I do this. I hope I manifest this. I hope I do this. Oh, yes. But what is in front of me? And that's what Spirit wants you to know. What is in front of you? Because the completion that's happening for you on such a deep level means you're also going to experiencing and expressing life differently. This is about life choices, life changes. And to some level, your soul wants you to ease up, wants you to connect in more to spirit or the spirit realm. And that's also with this magician energy, right? Gemini wants you to be open to new ideas. The Tower, you're getting rid of some kind of thought or belief that just doesn't serve you. Some of you, this is an external tower that you're not focused on something. Some of you, this could be like maybe you have 3 jobs or 3 and 2 of them remain, or you have 3 and one you thought was going to take off and the other one really takes off, and it's like, whoa, wow, okay, that's because you're getting some kind of message from the universe. You're getting some kind of reflection. Hey, go more in that direction. Go more over here. This is where it is. This is where your next level is, your next arena, your next environment is. So some of you, this could bring a change of environment, or you're planning to change an environment. Now, the Tower most usually has to do with beliefs and ideas, limited thinking, limitations, or us viewing our life through the prism, or lens of limitation, instead of seeing where are the openings, where is the abundance. So this is telling me with this universe card here and the Fool and the energy of Mars here, you've got Uranus, Mars, that something that was constricted is breaking through. Now, if this is an idea, an approach to life or belief, or maybe you had these conditioned response patterns, I'm always there for everyone, I'm always this, I'm never there, whatever it is for you, you know what it is. You're busting through that through some level of introspection or inner knowing or what you've been consistently doing, and it actually brings you the payoff. Now, I am hearing, please trust the vibes, the vibration with people. If something's too much or not enough, you need to listen to that. So whatever this is, you have the cooperation of spirit. The 2 of Cups with the Page of Cups is you're connecting into your higher self. This group, you're connecting into the spirit team, spirit realm, very, very much. And this is like the next foundation of where and how you're going to live. And some of you, this is a new project. You could be traveling. Some of you may be moving. What city, state? Most likely state. Or if it's a city, you're moving to someplace that is very different from where you are now. There's some big difference. I heard generational. I've been living here for years, or I've lived here for years. I feel that by what I'm getting psychically and being shown here is that a lot of you are moving state or country. You're also widening your scope. So you're probably going to be working more internationally. There's a very strong international connection that's coming in for this group. Working internationally, traveling more internationally, setting up household, moving. I didn't want to take all of these, but they did come out. Oh, see, find the lesson and move on. That's at the universe and with the Fool. So you're going to see where you need to grow or where you've grown this month, and you're going to realize, ooh, I've grown a lot. I can do more. I can share more. I can expand more in my life. Find the lesson and move on. Everything we do has some little lesson or exploration, but you're moving more into a time where you don't have to have these heavy-duty lessons. The things are lightening up. It's like we're always going to learn, like kids learn, animal beings learn, your pet learns, but they don't come and go, oh my God, I'm here to learn. No, they just learn because it's fun. I'm thinking of little animal beings too, your pet, your dog. They learn how to, sit at the cafe. I'm thinking of Yoshi, sit at the cafe and not make a big fuss, drink their water, have their little treats, go talk to people, but not jump around because they want to go with you. So you're finding the lesson and you're moving on. And I really feel like this lesson has something to do with spirit, spirituality, emotional connection, refueling, connecting into your inner knowing, your psychic ability, your body, getting in touch with your feelings of your body, feeling in the body, and using that energy. You're using, I just heard the occult, the science. There's something you're using to get ahead this month. Yeah, your wisdom. That's part of it. Yeah, see, you feared disappointing others, and you've got the Five of Cups. You fear disappointing others, and you fear being disappointed. So you've held yourself back. You're not going to hear, ooh, I love this for you. Commitment to challenges, approaches to life. No, this is mastering your life. Ooh, I just did a whole Patreon on this about this new aspect of soul that's coming in that is a warrior. It's not about war. It doesn't want conflict. Could care less about war and conflict. But it has a tenacity to move ahead. And you've got authenticity. Be your own divine self. Break away from expectations. There we go. The Fool and the Tower, Uranus, Mars, breaking away from expectations and fully express yourself in your own unique way, and you'll be a magnet for success. So you are your success. You think of it this way. I'm getting paid to do what I love to do. I'm getting paid for me. Even if you're working in a quote-unquote regular kind of job, office or corporation, you're not just showing up there to do a role, a particular title. You're getting hired for you, as you, with all your wisdom, your lessons, your authenticity. You're kind of finally realizing that it's all that I'm bringing to the table. And if people can't, handle it or don't like it or aren't appreciative of it, I can move on. So you're moving out of a focus on over-learning lessons, focused on the karmic learning lesson of things, trauma bonding, traumas, betrayals. You're up-leveling. It's like you're taking the learnings and transmuting that energy. It's an alchemical process for you at this point, where it's like you've kind of come to the realization, oh, that just happened. That's life. It's not me. In other words, you're not what happens to you here. It's what you do with it. If you've gone through a bad patch, or you were in a bad relationship or a toxic relationship or a work environment, or you limited yourself, no, that's how life is here. It's the polarities, right? Taurus, Scorpio. The earth, the material, the psychic, the deep within, the spirit realm. Leo, Aquarius, thinking of ourselves, expressing, expansive, creativity, the group, our individuality, for the whole, for the group, for humankind. So you're playing in these polarities now, in between. You're not getting stuck. You're freeing up. It's a nice interconnection you have with yourself at this time, the masculine and feminine, what we call the divine conjunctio. It's a holy grail when we are in alignment, in attunement. We're harmonized with ourself, the parts that don't seem to go together, but they fit together. So you're making your own sound, your own song. You're connecting into your authenticity. Great things are going to be happening for you. Not just in March, but March is a peek into it. March is the beginning. It's just the beginning for you with the, I love that. That wanted to come out. Awakening, breakthrough was for you. You're about to have this breakthrough, because you've completed a major cycle in your life. Major cycle. The Fool, the Tower, the Magician, the Magus. 3 major arcana. So you had to get rid of some limiting thought or some limitation or perception. You had to heal something here emotionally to get to the magician within, the creator aspect of you. You're going to see a complete turnaround in your life. Complete turnaround. A lot of you have gifts that you need to use more. You need to connect more to your gifts at this time. Your soul gifts, your talents, your abilities. Stop hiding. I love this. Gibo. But Thuros, static force, Thuros. So this is not an easy passage. But there's generosity, there's relationship, there's hope. So you're going through this passage. So some of you, you're letting go in this month. You're letting go of some perception or idea of yourself. Some structure For some of you, it could be relationship, it could be job, it could be just how you view yourself. And what is happening is you're letting go of the littleness, the smallness of you, of your expression. And you're connecting more into the fullness of you through the subtle energy. You're connecting in more to the galactic aspect of you, the avatar of you, to the higher self, the soul, the fullness, the spirit realm, your spirit team, the psychic you, the intuitive, the bigger you. It doesn't matter. You want to share more on a bigger level. And so that's starting in March. The head space changes, the mindset changes, because you're going for generosity, you're going for increase, abundance. You're seeing that you have support from your spirit team, your spirit guides, from God, from the universe. You're connected, the little self to the higher self. All you have to do is look within, make the changes, and the changes are made for you. Just small steps this month. Okay, let's see. I just saw someone eating ice cream. I get a lot of inner child connection here, like playing, spontaneity. A lot more spontaneity this month. Big heart opening. You get a lot done, but you're going to have some fun too. Okay, let's see how to connect in and align to the frequency of this. Wow, of course, and I said inner child, Leo, the sun. Ooh, the sun in Libra. Again, relationship, cooperation in the third house. Yes. Online, in person, projects, communication, sharing your gifts more online and in the spirit of play, of creativity. Of these are my gifts. This is how I do it. Creating. This is the time to connect into that master creator, masterfully creating. Mastering, there's something you've mastered in your life. This something is complete. This cycle is complete. It's over. The cycle is complete. See, whatever you learned, the lesson, whatever it is that you learned, it can now, what we call in native tradition, grow corn. All that you've learned is in here. Studying, training, being mentored, wisdom, life school, life wisdom, middle school, all schools, college, university, trade school, esoteric school, hypnotherapy. It's all in there, whatever it is. All other dimensions, it's all in there. It's coming together. Whatever other dimensions, spirit school, it's all in there. And now you have growth, new growth from there. But it's not without work. Look at the nails are, dirty on the hands here. You had to get your hands in the mud. You had to get in there and get dirty with things. That's the earth plane. It's muddy here too. You had to roll around in the mud, cry. You had to go deep into Gaia, to Mother Earth, to be healed and come out embraced by Father Sky, Mother Earth, Father Sky, Mother Father God, the divine masculine, the divine feminine, that had to come together to create this divine peace, this harmony. That's the Libra too. So really being open to cooperation, being open to other people helping you, supporting you. This part of the path, it's about not being so much doing everything on your own or being on your own. There's a lot to Degas, breakthrough. Generosity is about relationships. All right, Radiant Soul Light, beautiful. The rest of the reading will be on Patreon if you would like to connect there. Wonderful reading, Soul Light. Okay, your Soul Insights mantra is, I now feel the joy of being on the earth plane and express the joy through expressing my soul gifts and coming together with others to share my soul gifts. Beautiful. Just be you. Be authentically you. Love and light.